After PlayStation's recent announcement stating they'll end the production of physical discs, I've decided that now is possibly the best time to tackle my physical gaming backlog. But as a bit of a completionist, I want to really take my time with these games and truly experience what they have to offer. That and your Empress coffers are running considerably lower than before due to the purchase of my palace, and subsequent purchase of my new noble companion because I mean, look how cute he is. So adorable, I need to buy him toys. So taking advantage of my current games is needed at the moment, and in order to gain momentum, I need to start with something short, simple, and fun, which is why the Sojourn is such a perfect game to start. The Sojourn is a 2019 first-person indie puzzle game developed by Shifting Tides and published by Iceberg Interactive, and that's about all I know about it before starting. Metacritic gives the Sojourn a 71 critic score and a lower 6.5 user score, with PlayStation Universe giving the highest score critically at a 95, stating that it was one of the best games of the year, that being 2019, and one of the best puzzle games available, and has a lowest score of 60, given by both Screen Rant and Video Gamer, with Video Gamer criticising its dull symbolism, and Screen Rant saying that the surprisingly difficult brain teasers aren't rewarding enough to complete. PSN Profiles doesn't have a guide available for this one, so as far as difficulty goes, I have no idea, but how long to beat puts the Sojourn's 100% at roughly 13 hours. But the real question is the Sojourn a hidden gem? Is it highly overrated, or is it accurately portrayed by critics and users alike? Let's find out. So we start the game by following this ball of light through some corridors and eventually walk into the daylight, where we're introduced to the first section, or I should say the prologue of the game. Birth. And after seeing some parents introduce their child to the world, we were guided by two lights this time to step into the dark world for the first time, earning our first trophy. We were then guided to the next section of the game, or Chapter 1, Discovery, and finally jumped into our first puzzle. We used the flames to cross the bridge, and then used the dark world to swap with the statue across the next gap in order to complete the first puzzle. These puzzles get much harder as the game progresses, but for now they were simply introducing me to the mechanics of the game. We then moved on to the next puzzle, where we stepped into the dark world using the fire again, swapped with the statue so that it was placed on top of the fire, walked over to the start of the dark world bridge, swapped with the statue again to enter the dark world, then swapped back in order to stay in the dark world long enough to walk over the bridge before the blue bar in the middle of the screen emptied for the second trophy, which we earned for beating the second puzzle. And that's not confusing at all. We continued through the first chapter of the game, gaining a story trophy for witnessing the story behind the blindfold, whatever that means, while the game began introducing us to different puzzle mechanics, such as the gates which needed to be activated by placing a statue onto their pedestals, harps that built bridges when activated but can only be activated when entering the dark world, and these annoying little spiky obstructions that we couldn't cross in the dark world and could only do it in the normal world. We eventually made it through the first 17 levels, opened the door to the next chapter of the game, and received our next trophy. So we've just completed the tutorial levels, and I believe it should be opening up to some scrolls now. And that's all going to be my goal for now. Oh, can I just straight up ring that straight away? You normally have to be in the, I think they call it the Dark World or the Netherworld or something like that, to be able to access them. So I must be just be permanently in there right now. You can switch, oh, maybe not. Can I do it while I'm here? The statue is not awakened. So how do I awaken it? So this harp here, what it does is when you ring it, it'll make bridges. Pick up relic. I did not know you could even do that. So if I pick that up and I put it into this statue, I should be able to do that when I'm not in the Netherworld as well. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. I'm quite enjoying the puzzle aspect. I'm enjoying that it's nice and chill. I'm in knowledge now. And yeah, I'm just having some fun. Cruising. I don't really know what's going on with the story, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to do some puzzles, and that's all I'm really bothered about. Free all cage lights to activate the elevator. So do I go all the way into all of these doors? I'll start at 1. There's a scroll up there as well. Okay, let's give this a go. Dong! Oh. So we got calm echoes, so we can swap with that whenever. So if we swap with that, it doesn't open the gate, but it does mean that I can Can I swap with that? I can, but now I'm stuck oh, there's another thing over here. Is this how you open up that gate? So I can swap with that. Yep, gate's opened. Amazing. Does this stay open if I were to take the relic from it? It does. Haha. That is brilliant. So I can now place the relic there, and I can ring and walk over the bridge and get over here. And then I release the light from the vines. That's pretty cool. Many of the challenges offer a bonus part which you can complete after releasing the light from its cage. So what's the bonus part? Ah, so I need to be able to get over there. So if I pick up that relic, I now don't need to worry about this gate here. It looks like this has opened up as well. So I can place the relic back into this statue, walk over to here. I can swap there, which will duplicate, and then I can walk back over here. Unless I am imagining things. Oh, is that? Ah, I completely missed that. I didn't mean to do it that way. I need to do it that way. Then I can open this up. Oh, come on. How could I forget this? I need to pick up the relic so I can get back over to this flame pit here. That'll send us into the netherworld, or the other world, or the dark world, or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Is this what I think it is? It is! So now I can ring any of these. So, what do? I think I need to swap that, right? Because I've now got to walk over here. It doesn't matter so much. If I lose the netherworldy bits, because I can always ring that. Yeah, because this I should be able to walk over. So I just need to activate the relic here. Oh, come on. Ah, just about. I place the relic there. Come out of the netherworld, and then I should be able to swap, go into the netherworld, and then walk over. There we go. Scroll 1. And there we go, our first trophy for the scrolls. Curious Mind. Earn your first merit of life. Its silence often leads to clarity. Those who don't treasure silence walk through the valley of shadows. I mean, I do like myself some silence. I gotta say, I am a fan of silence. Yeah, that's challenge 1 done, and I've got another 3 to go before this little area is finished. And the scroll's lighting up as well, that's cool. Dong. Dong. I say this game is really, really pretty. I just love the aesthetic. I mean, for the tutorial, the way that the world was just absolutely just building as it was going through, and the fact that it was themed after Discovery. Oh, mega. Absolutely mega. I'm quite enjoying these extra bonus challenges. But you don't have to do it if you don't really want to, but I mean, I want to. Oh, she's flying a kite. What a lovely scene. Jeez. I mean, like, who... They did not have to put this detail in. This dude is like, he's pulling the full-on Hercules pull. Is he holding this whole mountain together? Is that like the symbolism of it? And there's big glowy bits on the ceilings when you come back. A big white light there, big white light there, big white light there. None. Nada. Nothing. Okay, challenge 4. Cometh hither, challenge. Let me beat you. Come here, delicious scroll. Let me read you. Let me consume your thoughts. Knowledge should be pursued, not attained. Never halt your pursuit. Were these dudes like reading some Chinese proverbs or something before making this game? These are all very ooh, level up. Activate the elevator. To the next level. Okay, is there another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There's 5 here now. Oh, the really wealthy man is showing all of his wealth and goods to some blind children. Shame on you. Shame on you. Disgusting. The ones with the scroll at the top look like they have scrolls in them. This one doesn't. So it's telling me that there isn't a scroll here, so there isn't an extra challenge. I like this spell. What on earth is that? I am in the dark world as long as I stay inside the energy beam. That's pretty cool. Can awaken other statues by aiming the energy beam at them. Aha! Because it's technically a tutorial level, that's why it doesn't have a scroll. Give me that beam of light! Okay, first one's done, and our beam of light enters. I'm a sucker for order, I can't help it. I like doing things by the number. It's like I can't watch a film series, can't watch like Lethal Weapon 2, for example. I have to watch the first one. I don't know why Lethal Weapon come into my head, but you know. I have to watch it, the first one first, and then go in that order. Once I've done it once, I can kind of jump in and out, depending on if I want to do a binge, which I normally do want to do a binge, but it's not as much of an insult. But if you're watching it for the first time, you've got to watch the first one first. You jump in at season 2, you're a weirdo. It seems to be like the sort of game where you come out feeling 5 times smarter, isn't it? And again, I am a genius, so my genius knows no bounds. This is when I get stuck on this level. Here for another 3 hours. Can I jump up it? Ah, you can't even climb. What a disgrace. I have arms, don't I? Wait a minute. Where are my arms? Okay, that's the next light done. I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. It does make me wonder how many stages there are, though, because I think there's 4 chapters, and I'm still in chapter 2 here. I've got to be racking a few of these scrolls up now, haven't I? I think I've done... Once I've done this room, I'll have done 9. You know, big dude praising the water as well? Are all these big dudes lying around? If that was one massive face, I would be... Hang on a minute. Is that actually just one massive upside down face? Why are there so many faces around this place? Okay, 5 out of 5. All the scrolls done. Oh dear. They are in trouble. No new mechanics. Oh, that bell is doing my nutting. So I've got to swap there, and then I swap back. I use that to get over here. A swap, swap. And what I do here is I turn it to face that way. Then I once again swap, swap, activate, swap. And because I'm already in the netherworld, I can just walk past. Oh, my brain's hurting. I'm genuinely getting a headache. I ain't used it so much in ages. These are getting harder. These are getting harder. And my brain is getting more and more hurt. But I love it. I gotta say, I am a puzzle game fan. I do like a puzzle game. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, I am a genius. Oh, honestly, the rush. The rush is next level. Oh, and we got Scholar and 10 merits of life. Oh, oh, that was a good one. Whoa, I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying this. A belief is a lens that colours the world. If you close your mind and choose to see only one, the colour you see will always be black. But don't have one belief. Believe everything. That's definitely the message that they were going for right there, wasn't it? I think I nailed that one. Well, this is the next day. That headache yesterday turned into a migraine, so I had to sleep it off. But I'm back. And we've just got one more to do in this area, and hopefully that'll be the end of the of this place. There might be one more though. And I'm through. Ah, feels good to be a genius. Total obedience strips all thought. You blindly follow, but never know why. His bra is massive. Okay, so we're going up one more time. I gotta be getting towards the end of chapter 2 now. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a nice purple tree and a wizard. And they've still got blindfolds on. I just need to get through this level and hopefully this will be the end of chapter 2. Boom. This looks like it's gonna be really, really, really difficult. So I've got a big chain going here. Can I walk over and get to the next platform? There you go, don't have to be in it the entire time. I just need to be in it when I'm walking over this kind of stuff. Ah, I didn't notice this bridge. So these are all in use, right? Unless I twist that around. There we go. That took me way too long. There we go. I just need to do quite a few actions quite quickly to get through it, and I'm done. Ooh. Oh, I'm at the top. Oh, it's gone. There we go. Doubtful mind. Reach the top of the tower. We venture beyond what we've learned to see the truth, so that we can understand how our views were obstructed. Ooh. Enters a big tree. Vision. He can't see it though. Why is he shielding the sun from his eyes when he's got bandages on? That's my question. What's this? Am I meant to jump into it? Is that the idea? And so we started the third chapter. The difficulty of the game began getting harder, with the first level introducing gates that passed you between the dark world and the light world, adding to the challenge of these puzzles. And this was where I started to really have to lock in to complete these challenges. I mean, some of these puzzles took me like an hour to complete. Luckily, the platinum was pretty simple in that all we had to do was complete the levels and bonus challenges to obtain scrolls, and on the occasion I got completely stuck, I did look up a hint or two here and there. So to Steam user Chadworthy, the creator of a guide on Steam that didn't explain things move by move, but instead provided more hints than answers to complete the levels, thank you. While I only used it about 3 or 4 times as a last resort, I would still be in this game without it, so, my friend, you are a hero. But anyway, Chapter 3 saw us unlock the trophy Opened Eyes for opening the frozen well, before we ticked off our 20th Merit of Life, as well as our 30th, and reached the end of the chapter to witness the secret behind the tree, completing Chapter 3. We then entered Chapter 4, which saw the introduction to another mechanic within the game, an eye that we had to continue looking at to stay within the Dark World, and we finally grabbed the first trophy achievement of Chapter 4 for witnessing the story of the first movements. Well, we're on the last chapter of the game now. I've done all the prologue bits, and we've only actually got 3 more trophies to go. Eternity, Master, and Sage. So it's basically just finishing all the scrolls, which I think we missed 2 at the very start. I hope we'll get another chance to do them before we finish the game. Otherwise, I ain't playing it all again. So we've been introduced as well to the last concept I think we need, which is this. This eye sends us into the dark world, but it'll only carry on if we keep looking at it. We can also pick up the eye and carry it about. So in this case, I can move the eye to be looking at me there, and then I can look at the eye again and travel backwards. Probably a bad idea to put it on that side. I think I can put it at the edge of the platform there and it'll hopefully still work. Let's see if this works. Ah. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a very annoying concept. So I've got to get through this spike trap thing. Can I put it... I can't drop the eye here. Why can't I drop the eye here? Genius! Okay, I think I might have broke the game. Yeah, I've got to be able to get over both of these bridges, but also be able to swap with that. It's more about the eye placement, really. Or do I move the statue? That might be the more reasonable thing to do. I'll swap the statue. Because then I can just move the statue over and swap. Now I just need to swap with that statue over there. And I'm good. At least for this bit. We've got a load of scrolls to do still. I'm impressed. There is a lot of thought that's been put into this game. I'm really enjoying it. I find certain bits frustrating. For example, the amount of spikes there are just blocking your path when you're in the dark world. But again, it's just part of the the challenge. That's all you really want, isn't it? Ah. It does feel good to be able to pick up these scrolls. I'm not sure how many levels there are in this last bit. We might be here a while. Oh. All the blind people are currently fending for themselves. Oh. And he's killed him! And now they can all see. And they've all got glowing amulets on them. So they're all fighting amongst themselves. Now this light will brighten. And he's been deleted, and they're all changed, and they've all taken the blindfolds off and laying the weapons of war down. Dude is a Nobel Peace Prize winner. I believe this man should be knighted. These puzzles towards the end are hard. They are hard. Fun, but hard. Right, we're actually one challenge off the merit achievement. I think I did look it up. I'm pretty sure there's 45 in total. 45 scrolls. And I know I've missed 2, so that means there should be about 4 more for me to collect before the end of the game. I think I'm where I need to be. I think as for swap there, I can ring that. And then I can look at the eye and back over. There we go. Nailed it. And now the scroll. All right, well, let's grab this. But I've got both statues at my disposal, so it's not the end of the world in that regard. Let's see if I can just speedrun it. Ring. Oh, yes! I'm sure that's probably not the way they had in mind, but, you know, it's the way I did it. And Master. And 40 merits of life. We haven't got long now. We haven't got long. Changing yourself is hard. Changing those around you requires you to sacrifice a piece of yourself for the many. All these inspirational quotes are taking the toll on me. Okay, now that's pointing the right direction. I can now activate it. It's pointing the right direction, and I can swap. And now I can look at the eye and come back into the dark world. And that took not as long as I was expecting. I think that went quite well. I think I've got smarter playing this. I think I've got smart. Blah! There we go. We've got to walk over the bridge, come out, walk over the bridge again and again, and then go into the dark world and hit the scroll. Okay, so I've done them 2 challenges. There should be somewhere an opportunity for me to redo those 2 challenges. I'm really hoping it comes through because I am gonna be very sad if it doesn't. Is it here? This looks all well, it looks grassy. I don't know about flowery. Garden of Merits! Okay, this is what I've heard of. Ooh. So these are all the merits that I've got. This is kind of really satisfying. I know, I'm missing 2! How do I do them? Where are the plinths without the scrolls on? Aha! Challenge. Challenge. It should be these 2 plinths. They were the ones right at the start, and I didn't know what I was looking at, so I was just backed off. I was like, challenge? That doesn't sound good. So these should be, like, really easy. I'm now on the plinth I need to be on. I can then walk right up to here. And again, swap. Refill on fire. Swap. Okay, and now I'm over the bridge with fire. So which way do I now go? The gate's open, so I think I should be good to come up here. Unless there's something missing, which there isn't. Okay, 1 challenge done. And then the other challenge is here. Swap, I move over here, swap again to refill my fuel. That'll give me the best chance. There. So I should have enough fire left in the tank to be able to activate that. Come out of the flame. And then I've made it. Do the same thing as before, but turn left instead. And I've done the final challenge. And the achievement will be mine! Oh, yes. Cometh hither, scroll, oh beauty. Thank you. Sage. Earn all merits of life. There we go. And now he's reading his holy scroll of plenty. Ooh. Yeah, that was cool. Now that was very cool. I approve. That leaves us with just 1 trophy. The journey will reach its end, but the footsteps we leave behind are eternal and will light the way for many others to come. Eternity. Ah, little Baba. Dude's reading. The legend himself with a stick. And he's kneeling. I don't know what he's up to there. And there we have it. Eternity. Finish your sojourn. I still don't know how to say it. Perfection. Collect all trophies. Oh, what can I say? That was cute. That was such a good little game. And so we reach the end of the Sojourn. Personally, I really enjoyed this one. While I wouldn't say it's the best puzzle game available, like PlayStation Universe seemed to describe, I will say that it is a solid challenge, and it felt really rewarding to complete puzzles and follow up on the scrolls afterwards. The game really made me work my brain to be able to burn through the last chapter of the game especially, and although some hints in game would have been nice, it didn't hold your hand at all, and I appreciated that. So it was almost a double-edged sword, something I feel the developers did get right, at least for me, anyway. It forced me to plow through and struggle, which made finding the solution even more fun. Another thing worth mentioning was the fact that this game is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this guy, as I mentioned the first time. This was completely unnecessary, but it's still there, and it's amazing. All areas are stylized depending on the part of the story you're in, and in terms of visuals, for me, it never got boring. My only real problem was the story. It was a bit vague and kinda hard to follow, something that was a little bit of a disappointment, but that was about it. The game has a good amount of highs and very few lows if you like a puzzle game that doesn't give you every answer on a plate. So, are the reviews accurate? I would say no, but I do think the critics actually got this one right more than the users. For me, I think the Sojourn is a little bit underrated compared to its Metacritic score, and if you're a puzzle fan, I'd recommend you give it a go. It's a challenge, but it's also so worth it. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if there are any other games that you would like to see on the channel, that being trophy related, old PS1 or 2 classics, Xbox or PC exclusives, or anything really. Any suggestions would be appreciated, and I bid you all a fond farewell. Goodbye.